Greetings, junior scientists, and citizens of the great, big, weird, wild, and wonderful world in which we live. As always, I'm your humble science communicator, the great Orbax, coming to you from the Department of Physics here at the University of Guelph. I'd like to welcome you to our October 2023 Stargazing Guide. Now that we've smashed past the autumnal equinox, our daylight hours are shortening. As a matter of fact, by Halloween, our sunrise will be as late as 7:55 a.m., with sunset as early as 6:14 p.m. This means that by the time Halloween is upon us, we'll have up to 14 hours a night of prime stargazing action. And we're gonna need it because October is jam-packed with excitement, and in a shocking twist, we're not even gonna talk about stars. What are we gonna talk about? This month, we spot planets, are spoiled with 2 meteor showers, and get a rare opportunity to view a partial solar eclipse. All this and more, we just take some time to look up. If you want to try and spot a few planets, the weather's only going to get cloudier as we head towards winter, so now's your chance, junior scientists. Mornings this month will bring Mercury and Venus. Mercury will be visible for the first week of October in the east just before sunrise, but gets dimmer as the month goes on. Venus, however, is with us all month, with its greatest elongation on October 24th. A 7:46 a.m. sunrise means that Venus should be bright and visible in the morning sky in the east. Jupiter and Saturn continue to light up our nights. Jupiter will be hugging the morning moon on the 1st, and Saturn will be visible nearing the waxing gibbous moon on October 23rd and the 24th. And speaking of the moon, the full moon this month is on October 28th, and as a matter of fact, October 21st is International Observe the Moon Night, on which we'll be treated to a glorious first quarter moon. Check out the NASA page for details, or your local chapter of the Royal Astronomical Society of Canada if you're interested in meeting up to observe the moon. Settlers of North America would call the October full moon the hunter moon, as we used to have to prepare food stores for the long winters ahead. Now the hunter's moon is simply the first full moon after the harvest moon, meaning that it can take place in October or even early November. Around the Great Lakes region, the Anishinaabe call this full moon Benakwe Gizis, the falling leaves moon, which follows the changing leaves moon from September. The Cree Nation observed the start of bird migration by calling the October full moon Pimahawi Pism, the migrating moon. The Mi'kmaq of Eastern Canada call the October full moon Wigwe Goose, the animal fattening moon, as many animals get ready for their winter hibernation. With the full moon so late this month, it should mean that the sky will be extra spooky for Halloween. And if you're not careful, you might even see... This month, we have 2 meteor showers to look for. The Draconids meteor shower peaks October 8th to 9th as we pass through the debris left by comet 21P Giacobini-Zinner. Now, this is a fairly minor meteor shower emanating from the constellation Draco the Dragon. But as the month goes on, we pass through the tail of Halley's Comet, which lights up the sky in the annual Orionids meteor shower. This shower appearing to emanate from Orion the Hunter in the east, and peaking on the night of October 20th and the morning of the 21st, you should be able to see upwards of 20 meteors per hour after midnight. All right, let's get into it. For about 2.5 hours on Saturday, October 14th, we're going to experience a partial solar eclipse here at Guelph, while other areas of North and South America will get an opportunity to experience what we call an annular solar eclipse. Most of us know that an eclipse occurs when the moon, the sun, and the earth line up along a straight line. This is called syzygy. Cool word, eh? And depending on where you are on Earth, this may cause the moon to completely obstruct your view of the sun, thereby causing a solar eclipse. But here's the thing. The moon's orbit is elliptical, so what happens if the moon's at its farthest point away from the Earth in that orbit when syzygy occurs? This is what we call an annular eclipse, or a ring of fire eclipse, and results in a big black spot obscuring most of, but not all of, the sun. The annular eclipse will be visible across a large swath of North and South America, visible all the way from Eugene, Oregon to Natal, Brazil. From our vantage point, we're only going to experience a partial solar eclipse, with a maximum coverage of almost 30%, starting around noon and lasting till about 2:30, but with a peak at 1:09 p.m. While solar eclipses are rare, we are going to experience another one next year, on April 8th, 2024, with a maximum coverage of 99.4%, I must warn you though, even if it's a partial eclipse, if you are going to take some time to look up, only do it with approved eyewear. What an exciting month to look forward to, junior scientists. All these incredible phenomena to explore, and we didn't even get a chance to talk about the OSIRIS-REx mission, which returned NASA's first ever asteroid sample from space, or Comet Nishimura making a brief appearance in our night skies. There's just so much out there, so much to learn, and so much to see, and so much to explore. And all we have to do is take some time to look up. See you next month, junior scientists, and don't forget to have a science-tastic day. Special thanks to Royal City Science's own planetary geochemist, Dr. Glynis Perrett, for her help preparing our stargazing guide. And the Royal Astronomical Society of Canada